Yo, what's up, family? This is your man, the true Elohim, coming back at you once again with another video before I go to bed tonight. Once again, highlighting, highlighting the significance of supporting melanated business, motivation, and of course the everyday struggles of this thing we call life. And on this video right here, family, I'm gonna name this video. Name of this video gonna be "The Devil Has Done His Job on This World and My Generation," the young generation. And the reason that's what I'm gonna name this video right here. The devil has done his job on my generation and the world. And the reason why I'm gonna name this video that is because I don't know, it just really crossed my mind today how jacked up my generation and this world really is. And I wanna point it out. Family, imagine, first of all, I want to start the video by saying, imagine a world where men sleeping with other men is totally natural, and women sleeping with women is totally natural. But a man sleeping with a woman is a terrible crime. That seems like the world we're headed into. And that's the reason I'm gonna go ahead and name this video "The Devil Has Done His Job on This World," and especially my generation. Especially the young generation, my generation. And because the proof is everywhere. You look around and see, you know, I look around and I see what my generation has become, and it's sad, man. You know, they're being influenced by all this garbage. You know, the bad rap music and all this other crap, TV, and you know, when you try to tell you try to tell them, you know, you speak about things that really matter, they don't want to hear what you have to say. No one's interested in hearing what you have to say, because they rather, you know, they become inured to being lied to. You know, some people just rather hold on to the lie, hold on to a lie that feels good, than the truth that doesn't. And you know, it's foolish. It's foolish, and it's very sad. You know, because my generation, I feel that my generation is possibly one of the worst, if not the worst. Because my generation is just, you know, it's a generation full of negativity, a generation that thrives off of negativity and wicked energy. You know, I look at what a lot of these older folks say about my generation, you know, and it really is true. Most of my generation has no respect, no morals, and no idea of right and wrong, and good and evil. Some of them do, but they just don't care, because they've been influenced by so much nonsense and continue to be influenced by nonsense, you know. And you know, this is why people like me, myself, I don't really have many friends in my generation. I don't hang around my generation too much. You know, I usually just seek to gain more knowledge and wisdom from old heads, you know, from people who've been here longer, people who know. You know, I'd rather that than to be a part of my, you know, just go along with my generation. Because my generation has chosen to go the wrong way. My generation has chose to take the path of the the path that the forces of evil in this world have built for them. And it's very sad, you know. I feel like, even though, I'm not a religious person, but you know how the Bible says the path is narrow to heaven, but broad to hell. I feel like my generation and the majority of this world have taken that broad path to hell. And the path is very narrow for certain people like me who go the righteous way, you know. And when you, it's crazy because when you try to speak the things that really matter, when you try to speak positive things like courage, believing in yourself, and going the right way, trying to do the right thing, people hate you. You'd be surprised how much hate you get just for doing the right thing. Look at all the mess that's accepted now. When I was in high school, people hated me because I spoke out against homosexuality. They hated me because I spoke out against abortion. All wicked things of the forces of evil in this world, you know? And when I use that word devil, I'm not using it in a religious tone, from a religious person's perspective or standpoint, you know? I'm using it in a way to describe the forces of evil, the people who run this world, you know? The people who control what comes on your TV, what comes on your radio, you know? The food you eat, all that stuff. What you see in your video games. I'm talking about that stuff. Those people, and I'm saying those people, not to say that what they're doing is good, but I'm saying that they have really done a good job with, I'm gonna say, pretty much destroying my generation with all the brainwashing, the indoctrination, the desensitizing, all that. And and the really sad thing about it is that most people are indoctrinated, desensitized, and oblivious to reality because they choose to be, you know. And like I said earlier, they rather hold on to a bunch of BS than just accept the truth for what it is. People would rather just eat up anything just for the sake of having something to believe in, even if it's a lie and they know it's a lie. And it's very depressing, man. It's very sad to see what my generation has become. And what makes it really frustrating is that, if you're not someone who goes along with your generation, you're not someone who goes along with the wickedness and the buffoonery, that makes you a bad person. You get hatred for not wanting to be a part of their nonsense and their filth. It seems like nowadays it's become cool for young girls, for women and young girls to be whores. It's become cool for guys to be whoremongers. Girls running around don't know how to keep their legs closed. And nowadays it's become cute, and it's become